Good morning, gang. Happy Sunday morning. So if you looked at the title, you're going, what the hell happened? Okay. Yes, I've been robbed of $500,000. No, nobody came into my house and broke into my safe. God knows I wish there was $500,000 in there. Nobody bailed in my bank. I didn't have $500,000 in the bank, anything of the sort, nowhere close. All right. Who stole $500,000 from me? Oh, that would be the government. Let me explain how. Okay. Friday, I got my annual Social Security statement in the mail. How many times have we heard already that Social Security is going to be bankrupt by 2035, 2033, whatever? There's not going to be enough money. We're going to have to reduce Social Security payments to 80% of what people are getting because there isn't enough money in Social Security. We've all heard that, right? Most of y'all are like me and go, my ass, I paid into Social Security for X amount of years. Where the hell's my damn money? So I spent a few hours crunching all the numbers. Y'all know me, okay? I'm a numbers guy. That's what I do. And figured out how much money the government is screwing me out of. Yeah, it's over $500,000. And I'm going to explain to you exactly how I came to that, okay? Now, I'm not going to show you my Social Security statement. You're just going to have to trust me on the numbers here. Okay, but I'm going to give you this. My working career started in 1981, officially, when I was 15 years old. Okay, the time I was delivering newspapers, that wasn't taxable money. Okay, when you're making 6 cents per paper you're delivering, you're not getting rich as a 12-year-old. So according to Social Security, according to my Social Security statement, since 1981, I have earned $1,390,695. Sounds like a lot, right? That averages out over the last 42 years of $33,111. Take that average, that is below the median income for the United States and for any citizen. Okay? I'm not a rich man, never have been. Okay? In that time, I have paid in, according to Social Security in my statement, $84,264 into Social Security. Not including Medicare, that's just Social Security. My employer paid in $85,996 for a total contribution into Social Security on my behalf of $170,260. Okay, that's how the 12.24% each year works out. And 12.24 has pretty much been the standard my entire career since the 1980s. All right. So we all remember, we've all talked about many times, and the liberal news channels try to debunk this all the time about the Social Security Trust Fund was never raided, yada, 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 right? Okay. Under Lyndon Johnson, which was when I was born, okay, the Social Security Trust Fund was, through fancy accounting, put into the general fund. This is from Snopes, okay? If you guys know Snopes, and this is a direct quote, Snopes is a ultra-liberal, uber-left fact-checking organization. They're the ones that will tell you Joe Biden walks on water. This is what they say about Social Security. To say that the Social Security Trust Fund can be said to be independent is problematic. Their terms. The Social Security Act specifies that monies in the fund may only be invested in securities backed by the full faith and credit of the federal government. In other words, they can't put it in the stock market, such as Treasury bills, Treasury notes, and Treasury bonds, as well as special issue bonds. Think war bonds. Again, still Snopes. So essentially, the government can, as they put it, invest Social Security funds by lending them to itself then spending that money on programs not related to Social Security, for example, defense, foreign aid, and education. The government pays back this money when the Social Security program redeems the bond. So yes, the Social Security fund has been rated and used for, as they put it, defense, foreign aid, and education. So think about all this money that you've put into Social Security that is now getting shipped to, Ukraine, or, Angola and the $900 million solar farm we're building. Well, our grid falls apart. Just saying, okay? So there's the basis of this. My $1.3 million, almost $1.4 million, my $33,000 a year, my $170,000 that I've paid into Social Security. Now you guys know I'm 57 years old, okay? Simple as that. According to my Social Security statement, if I retire at age 62, based on now, I will get $1,814 in Social Security for the rest of my life, okay? Or $21,768 a year, which is borderline poverty level, okay? And those of you that are living on Social Security know exactly what I'm talking about. If I go through and take the $170,260, and I did this, I went back to see what the Treasury bond, the 30-year Treasury bond rate was every year, and I back tested every year of how much I made, what the Treasury bond rate was, and how much interest I would make. I did this all the way back to 1981. We compounded the interest on there to see what it, because obviously money grows over time, okay? I've mentioned Rule of 72 to you guys many times, how it all works. So I put all the formulas into a spreadsheet. No, I can't send you the spreadsheet because it's got all my figures in it, and I'm not divulging my earnings to everybody. You got the whole numbers. You're not going to see each one independently, okay? Some years are better, some years are worse. What happens when you work in sales, okay? If we compound based on the 30-year Treasury bond, nothing else, no T-bills, no T-notes, no special bonds, just the 30-year bond, that $170,260 over the course of 42 years, I'm not 62 yet, okay, would have generated, including principal, a lump of $481,549.47. Okay? That's if the government did not raid Social Security. I'd have, in my name, $481,549.47. If I retire at age 62, like I said, Social Security will pay me $1,814. $21,768 a year. If instead the government gave me today, I'm 57, so 5 years before I can even touch this money, if they gave me the $481,549 that it should have accumulated to this date and put it in a CD that pays 5%, and you can find 5% CDs all over God's green earth. 6-month and 9-month CDs right now we're paying 5%. Longer term ones, certainly slightly more, okay? If I put it in a 5% CD, that lump, I would get $2,006 a month, or a total of $24,077 a year in interest, okay? So basically what that means is Congress rating Social Security back when I was a kid, okay, is costing me $2,309 a year. Okay? Now, $2,309 a year was a little bit more than 1 month's Social Security check. So I'm losing, for what I should be getting in 12 months, I'm now getting in 13. So what if I die at the average age for a man in the United States as of 2023, which is 79 years, 1 month, okay? It's 205 months after I turned 62. I would collect over those 205 months $371,870 in Social Security payments. And people go, well, look at that. You should be happy. Between you and your employer, you put in $170,000 and you're getting $371,000 back. That's $200,000 more than you put in. Yes, it is. Not including any interest. If the government stuck my $170,000 and put it under the mattress, yeah, I'm getting $200,000 more than I put in. The problem is nobody's dumb enough to stick all their money under the mattress for retirement, okay? So get this. If I would have gotten that $481,549 and put it in a CD at 5%, I would have collected at 79 years and 1 day, $411,323 in interest. In other words, $2,006 a month, okay, which is what, about $200 more a month in interest than Social Security is paying me. But what happens to Social Security when I die? Well, Mrs. P could collect a death benefit, right? Maybe she'll get some of it. Okay. Well, if I had it in a CD, Mrs. P would have all the principal, in other words, $481,549 sitting in the bank that she could take out or continue to earn interest on. Yes, Uncle Sam stole $481,549 in principal from me, plus an extra $200 a month for 17 freaking years from me. Yes, Uncle Sam stole $500,000 from me. If you made, over the course of your career, $33,111 a month, Uncle Sam stole $500,000 from you. If you made more, Uncle Sam stole a hell of a lot more from you. But don't forget, Social Security is broke, and in 12 years, we're all going to have to take pay cuts because these idiots in Washington screwed us. Next time you talk to your congressman, next time you're standing in the ballot box or in the voting booth and you've got that ballot in front of you, next time there's a town hall, go do these figures. Ask your senator, ask your congressman, ask who's running, well, where's all my money? And when their answer was, well, we had to pay for transsexual grasshoppers in Indonesia, tell them you'll vote for the other guy. Pinball out.